Good afternoon, welcome. It's Anna here. And as you can see, I am here today with a flip through of this journal that I very fondly call Sylvia. She is made out of a repurposed book that was originally published in 1930. Or the first edition was 1930. I believe this one was 1939. It doesn't have a date in, but I have done some research and I believe it's 1939. So it's not the first edition. Let's start with the dimensions. She is 5 inches by 7.5, and the spine is 1.25 inches. So, as you can see, this has a sorry silk closure, and I'm just going to open this up. It wraps around several times, as you can see. Love this sorry silk, it's absolutely beautiful. And on the front cover you can see the old pattern. This is pale dark blue, and there was a frame here with the title of the journal, and I found this photo and it fit just perfectly, so she went in that frame, and I think she looks really lovely there. So that's all I did to the front cover. The spine I have left as it was, and on the back cover I have made a little collage here with some Tim Holtz ephemera, and this is also Tim Holtz. And the closure is just put in with an eyelet so that you can change it out if you like. Let me just see that we are in frame here. Yes, it looks like it. Let me just... There we go. I hope I didn't make you seasick. So let's start. She has 9 signatures, and they are sewn in with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and she has a hidden hollow back spine. I wanted to say that as well. And the 9 signatures add up to 180 pages. So let's start. The end papers are made from scrapbooking paper that I had, and both back and front are the same. This is the original first page of the book, and I have put this little fussy cut here with a lady and probably her husband and their dog. And I have made some stenciling here, some fleur-de-lis. I have added washi tape to fortify the folds of several of the papers when it seems a bit fragile. I have strengthened them, and I have used glue as well to strengthen the washi tape. And as I said, it was first published in 1930, but I wrote in pencil there 1939 to let you know what I have found out in my research. We have tea-dyed paper, some music paper. This is craft paper with lines on one side, and in the center this is a page or a folio, a page from a vintage poetry book. And here it has a flip, and I just sewn on a piece of vintage ephemera, and this is an invitation to a party. And here we have a Tim Holtz card that flips, and underneath it you can see this vintage envelope, and that flips out as well. And inside it is a little card that says congratulations in Swedish. Gratulerar. That is also vintage ephemera. I love the layering here. We have more tea-dyed paper, of course, and pages from the original text block. This is a piece of a paper bag. Here's some more vintage ephemera that I used for a folio. We have book pages from 1969 book, The Poetry of Chaucer. Down here I just added a piece of collage paper, Tim Holtz. This book is quite sparingly decorated. Down here we have a little pocket flip thingy. There's a little tab and you can flip him up. You can journal inside of this, and then we have a little pocket, and inside it we have this journaling card with the lady on it. And I made this in one of my use it or lose it videos last year, I believe. Here, as you can see with the tab, we have a pull out, and you can journal on both sides here, and that has been sewn on. Here is the reason that this journal is called Sylvia. Sylvia Hogg was the original owner of this book, and she made a little pocket here it's like a library pocket, and she made it for herself. And this is number 20, and here it also says 1939, and that could be the year she received the book. And I put this lovely lady in here. Maybe she is Sylvia. And added a little sticker there with a peony on it. We have some tea-dyed lined paper. And more tea-dyed paper. This is bullet journal paper, and that flips open like this with those cute little kids here. And this is not a genuine cabinet card. It's I have cut it out of a scrapbooking paper. We have some purple-ish. This is actually stationery. We have an envelope in the center here from Gunnars Fabriker, which was a furniture factory. And I have opened that up, and you can journal on the inside. And here the bullet journal paper again flips open, and this is another Tim Holtz card. Here we have a little pocket, and this is made out of a window envelope that I have collaged on, and inside it is a little notebook I made from a journaling card, and I added a doily and a lovely lady on top of it, and she goes in there for now. And on the back here I have stamped. This is also Tim Holtz. And we have some more bullet journal paper and a piece of cellophane tape that I made to mend a little tear down there. And this is a piece of craft paper that I have used texture paste upon, and that is also a pocket. So that goes over the page. And here we have Sara Leander, which was a famous actress, Swedish, back in the day. And we also have a receipt from a bakery. And this is from 1952, and it's genuine ephemera. Let's see if I can get it in here again. Yes, I could. We have some vintage grid paper and some French book paper, book page. And in the center here is a timetable for the trains in 1960 from Härnösand to Gävle and Gällivare to Jokkmokk. And here I just added a rub-on and a little label for some interest. More tea-dyed paper. Oh, that's the back of the ripped one. At least every folio has at least one signature from the original text block. And here's a little tip-in with this lovely lady on the beach. And this is a flip with an order form that's just glued on to this paper. And this has been dyed on a baking tray that has holes in it, and it makes this interesting pattern. And here we have a French unused receipt, chocolat celtic, and some lined paper and a recipe for glasses from, it doesn't say a date, but I believe the 50s maybe. Here we have another little pocket, and this is a piece of 49 in market, I believe, the windows, and I have put some acetate behind it, and inside this window I have put this little tag I made. This was made in one of my Use It or Lose It's, and goes in there. More tea-dyed paper. Another tip-in with some wallpaper this time. This is vintage, and you can journal underneath. This is just some textile tape, fabric tape. We have some stationery from my hotel, and we have, this is an 1805 or 1885, it says, recipe book. And in the center we have a old French receipt from 1944. 13 kilos of cheese. Yes, please. Here we have another tip-in, and this is Prince Eugen, which was a Swedish prince and artist. And he tips out, and you can also open up here and you can journal all through this. And this paper has been dyed with tea and rusted elements. Here we have another double pocket. We have a little journaling card, and this says 1930 because that was when the book was originally published. And we also have another little tuck spot on the front here. Just see if I can get this in. Yes, I can. And inside that small tuck spot is a small piece of Tim Holtz ephemera. We have another flip out, and this is extended with a piece of the end papers from the last journal I made, and that has been sewn on. Here we have a little collage with some edge punched paper and book guts from this book, and also a piece of lace up here. And on the other side we have the flip out, and this is a painting that is called The Chocolate Girl. She's coming with some hot chocolate and water to her mistress, and I love this image, really pretty. We have more tea-dyed paper, and there's a little label down here. This is some stationery with some lovely forget-me-nots, and that flips out and you can journal in here. Here we have some French religious book page with the lovely frames around it there as well. And this is from 1954. It's a song from a party. Greta and Gustav Wiklund had a party, and they have been renovating their standard hotel. And this is a little song in here to reminiscence of that time. And I have put a little membership card in a athletes association as a pocket in here, and there's a little journaling card I made with more forget-me-nots. Here's a little flip out again, a book page with some flowers on, and down here is a little, this is so much fun. This is a Lavinia stamp with a frog with wings, and I just love him. And I stamped him on top of some tea bag, a piece of tea bag, and then I glued him down here. I think it's absolutely cute in this eclectic and fun journal. We have more of the book page, tea-dye paper, and here we have another fun stamp. And this is a Tim Holtz one. I couldn't resist him. He is so cute with his bow tie and his jacket. And since spring is coming and also Easter, I thought he was quite fitting to go in here. Here we have some craft paper, and this is from a register. It says number 12. I have folded it the wrong way to fit in this journal. Here we have some French and Greek school book. We have another opened up envelope that you can journal inside. And here we have a bit more, some more collage paper from Tim Holtz and a genuine French stamp. Here we have a flip out that has not been extended yet. You can do that yourself. Here we have one of my add-ons that I made recently in one of my Use It or Lose It. It has an envelope and lots of journaling space, and when you flip it over, you have a pocket. And this is a first day cover, and here is the information about the first day cover. So I thought that was fun to put in here. Here we have a flip out with a little peekaboo person. I often make these. Oh, and that was from 1955. We have another pocket here. This is made from a ticket to a park and bathing place in the north of Sweden. I have just put this gentleman there and a little label, and inside it is this journaling card with this cute little family and some lace up here. We have more tea-dyed bullet journal paper. Here we have some, I don't know what kind of paper this is. It was sent along as a freebie when I purchased some scrapbooking paper from a craft store many years ago. And I think it looked quite cute in here. We have a vintage French calendar from 1933. And in the center we have another, this is a thank you card from 1921. Someone is moving and they are giving thanks to everybody who sent them gifts. And I believe he is I don't know why, but he sent this card. But I believe he was a kind of a doctor or something, and he was one of the big men in society. I have just put some writing paper here, so you can journal on the back of that paper, and more tea-dyed paper. Here I have done a bit more stenciling at the back and put this lovely lady here. And we have reached the end papers as well. So, I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I certainly enjoyed making this journal. I've had so much fun. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And this journal will be available in my Etsy store later today, available for purchase. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will be back really soon with another video, probably a new journal. And I wish you all a great weekend. Bye.